Stay Out of the House is a slasher-style horror game made by Puppet Combo, who also made games like Nun Massacre, Babysitter Bloodbath, and Power Drill Massacre, to name a few. I played through it and got a couple of its endings a while back and said I would revisit it at some point, and that some point ended up being Halloween. Anyway, the premise of the game is you try to escape the house of an invincible psycho killer who's also working for a demon, and there's also a secret lab in a bunker below the house that has a nuclear reactor that you can blow up, which is what I'll be trying to do. Anyway, enjoy the video. Alright, so I'm gonna start off complaining, as I usually do. I think complaining's nice. It's one of the few things that really brings me joy in this world. So Puppet Combo, the people that made this game, very good people, very good game developers. Made some bangers, made Nun Massacre, which I prefer this game over Nun Massacre. However, Puppet Combo, among other horror creators, have this thing they do, and I don't know if it's because they are just fundamentally built the same, their ears don't register the same, but they implement these sounds in games which are high-pitched ringings to very high frequency, and it is horrible. The most grating, like actually physically brings me pain, and I don't know what the motivation for doing that is. It's like, it's so grating to the point where it's like, do they even know that they've put it in the game? How could anyone listen to this and be like, this sounds good? I think that's a problem I have with multiple horror games with the sound design. Some people take it a little too far with sound design on horror games to the point where it's like, okay, this doesn't sound scary. This actually just legitimately hurts my ears. I don't like that. Who are we scaring today? We're scaring the guy with the bag over his head. I'm going to pull a funny jape on him, and he's going to go, oh, just like that. He's actually going to wail like a pig, literally. That's not an insult. He does do that. It's screwed shut. Well, go on, man. Unscrew it, as I'm trying to do. Anyway. I guess I ate that vent cover. I'm going to save my game here. If I could ever get a message across to Puppet Combo or any other horror creator who could ever watch my channel, it is, please avoid high frequencies, avoid like sine wave drones, stuff like that that actually is just like really grating and like painful to listen to. Yeah, I'll even forgive you for being really loud with your sound effects. Just don't make them like ear piercing. But it's one of those things where it's like, I literally can't tell if they do it intentionally or they cannot hear it. Because there's some people that can't hear frequencies like that. It's generally older people, but I've met some people my age that just can't hear those frequencies. I remember watching videos of people playing Nun Massacre and this game has an item in it called the radar, and so does Nun Massacre. And whenever you use the radar, it is a constant high-pitched ringing noise that assaults your ears. And every YouTuber I watch that plays the game, they use it. They don't comment on it. They don't even seem to notice it. But I hear it, and it's like I can't even watch the video. Anyway, so Granny's in here. Maybe? Is Granny in here? Granny's in here watching the TV. I'll get around to blasting Granny's head off in a bit. Okay, so here's... Well, he's busy. That's for sure. I never quite remember what that signifies. I don't know if that causes him to go outside and kill someone, or if the grandma runs up the stairs. I don't know. It did get much darker though. There's grandma. I think I can sneak behind her. I don't want to. There's a rat. There's something in this toilet lid, but it is... Oh, paperclip. It is a little loud. Do need this. Yeah, there we go. He might have heard that. Be on your way. Thanks for the bear trap. I'm actually really happy I have this. That's nice. Here, watch this. Favorite horror game? I don't know. It's hard to say because I really like a lot of them. Oh, sorry. That's not an interesting answer, is it? A lot of Puppet Combo games are good. Amnesia's really good. Slender's really good. Well, I say really good. It's kind of like a rose-tinted glasses sort of situation on some of those, but... Hey, my bear trap worked. He might be a little peeved off after that. So a lot of this game really is unlocking shortcuts. I mean, it's basically built like your granny, if you ever played that. Obviously with the sound-based mechanics, it's pretty heavily inspired, I want to say. Corpse, LMAO, what do you have to say about that? How long have they been here? Who cares? And here we are. So one thing I do remember is jumping. Jumping makes a lot of sound. Jumping and landing, if you can believe it. Horror games seem fun to play. It is fun. It's just, I don't really know how to describe it. It's a guilty pleasure. This gives us access to this room over here. I remember just getting to this point in the game took me such a long time last time, and now it's like, I guess that's what happens whenever you've played the game before. Drain cleaner, good. Eats drawer. Yummy. Heaven forbid I drop my rock. I love interactive systems that are janky. Okay, it's not that hard, really. Sorry, I'm having a vision. Eat up, and I can't interact with anything. Well, that's happening. Well, good thing that didn't happen at an inopportune moment. So this will. Now you choose to come up here. Somebody's skeleton haining in the shower. I remember haining. Hello, my name is Haining. Haining the shower skeleton. I need this guy to walk away because as soon as I jump out of the tub, he's going to be like, well, you jumped and I heard that. And I knew that. I figured that out. I can never tell with games like these. Yeah, I thought so. I can never tell with games like these. Has he stopped walking, or do have his footsteps just dropped off because of the distance? Because sometimes it's not so clear with games that just kind of have like a drop off instead of a gradually getting quieter footstep. Well, I can definitely see he's here. There we go. We got to get this ending by the end of the stream, dude. I'm going to shoot your mother. Does this make noise? I guess not. This guy's got me sniffed out, dude. Hex key. There we go. That's what I needed. That's how I pick the locks. The bone bike is really sick, to be honest. We need to get through here. Because to get the ending that I want to get, we do need to go into the bunker. I don't think it's essential for every ending, but it is essential for the thing I want, at least. Videotape is good. And I do need this, I believe. I picked it so well, I started rotating the door. Alright, well the cabinet door is through the wall. That's fine. This game is very polished. It's one of my favorite things about it, really. I'm going to hold on to my essentials as I call them, until I find something I need this stuff for, because it is the kit I have right now is really good for exploration and mapping the place out. I'd like to keep that stuff. I'm going to go to my save room and maybe drop a few of my things off. That'll be my storage area for the time being. It's kind of out of the way, so maybe it's not the best place, but for now, I'll drop the screwdriver. I don't think that's something I need right now. You should be drawn to that. Unless you're stupid, in which case I guess you didn't hear anything. A picture of stay out of the house guy looking dumb with the pointer finger in his mouth. 2 bullets. 3 bullets. I should shoot this guy more often. I really hate the texture of the lighter. The flame just has like a little bit of like clipping, a little bright spot on the bottom. It's really annoying. It's whatever. Here's he. So what I'm probably gonna do, just for the game, just for the thrill of the game. Oh, Grandma. I hate that stupid broad. That'll make it a lot easier for me to travel through the house in the future, because she starts sliding around and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And she just screams at you if you walk through the living room, which is really annoying. And he will start going on like a tirade and screaming for like a full minute, like flipping furniture and stuff, because I did that, but I don't care. You have Jolly Ranchers, so it's alright. Well, I hope my sultry voice, my cool, laid-back, casual, late-night commentary eases your soul. We've got a lot planned for tonight, so get ready. Get some snacks. Sit back and relax. Because here on Ashlock's stream, you're family. And don't you forget it. It's all for you, baby. I'm surprised, out of all the things I've done, gunshot goes off. I don't hear anything. Oh, he cares about his cameras more than his mother. I definitely found his mother. I think we kind of came to this conclusion last time we played. But I always kind of thought the wailing was a little over the top. Or as a deep, burly, screaming man, it would set me straight. So, Grandma's shot dead. Grandma got shot by a reindeer. Actually, I know what I need to do. I just forgot. It's really simple, really straightforward, very demure, very mindful. Why are there people constantly revving out outside my house? Can we stop? The problem arises with the fact that I need in there. The one place I need is where he is. This calls for a distraction. There's actually someone like aggressively revving up in the house across the street. Why are they doing that? Okay, and so now we can clip the ventilation fan. Easy stuff. And that tripwire on the second floor that he thinks is funny. The one he points to and laughs and tries to show everyone, but they're just not as impressed as he really wants them to be, right? He actually just went outside. That's perfect. Maybe he'll go kill someone. Ideally, he takes his rage out on someone else. Okay. Gives us access to the rest of the game. I do need to pick that hammer back up. Thank you. Okay. And this will be very good for bullying him later. In fact, I might just do that right now, because I do need the key off of his back. There is one other major point of progression I'm missing. It's a very simple idea, a very simple, demure idea. Hey, no. Oh, did that kill me? Oh, come on, man. I didn't expect him. I don't know how he got turned around on the bear trap. Okay, can you set it like here? Have you ever... Do you know what a bear trap is, dude? You know what? Sure. Thank you. Man, who did that? Really being quite mean to him. I'm a horrible person for bullying the mentally ill man. Am I excused given the fact that he has psychopathic tendencies? It's okay to bully psychopaths. They're subhuman anyway, right? I'm allowed to dehumanize people, right? Do you think he saw that? What are the chances he's in that room? No screen effects either. Great, man. I like I was right in front of him and I like somersaulted under the bed in front of him. No, he flipped the bed. There goes that hiding spot that I'd never used to begin with. Are you in the kitchen again? You seem like the type to have that kind of Yep, there he is. I have an idea. It involves a bear trap. Ain't I a stinker? This is a Bugs Bunny bit at this point. I set the bear trap on the floor, question mark. I throw my silly little rock. He's none the wiser. He gracefully sidesteps my bear trap, I suppose. Grandma? No, I wouldn't. Did I shoot Grandma? Not in this timeline. Maybe a different Ashton did. Watch him beat down here. Just trying to make a joke. And you, sir, made it a little too real. Good job. Who did that? No hard feelings, man. Okay, well, I'm back to where we were before. How old is this horror game, and when did I first play it? I believe this first started development in 2017, maybe, or around that time. So max 200. It's really simple to do, actually. You just pick the lowest voltages you can find, and that's it. Yeah, it's retro style. Puppet Combo's games are all like this, though. That's their style. I'm sure they've made other games you've heard of. They made Nun Massacre. They made The Night Ripper. They made that one weird Easter game where the guy was in the bunny costume and it was kind of like a third person. Babysitter Bloodbath, Power Drill Massacre, all of that's Puppet Combo. They definitely have a catalog. I won't shoot Grandma just yet. Maybe this will be the run where she lives. Hopefully not. Climb through the impossibly small gap. Mm-hmm. I like this part. It uses the stock male crying sound effect that like 096 uses in Containment Breach, so I know the sound is like really old. Also, he's naked. Do I want to drop down right now? I kind of want to hold off a little bit. And this is similar to Power Drill Massacre. There's these kind of metal sheet doors that only the killer can walk through, which is kind of how Power Drill Massacre's killer worked. He would like teleport in and out of these areas, I think, and that was really scary. That game still isn't finished, by the way. It's only been like a decade. Trust me, they'll work on it. I knew it. And this meat scale is going to be what I put the hands and limbs in whenever I find those. Paperclip, videotape, good stuff. Should be a garage over here, if memory serves correct. And I believe I'll have to break the window with the hammer. That'll make noise. There's my best pal. Made a full circle for whatever reason. Here it is. There's a limb here and there's something in the back, so... If you just picked up the nails as you're pulling them out, you could make a lot less noise, lady. Not that I think you care. Oh, I can fly? Awesome. That'll make getting away from him way easier. I remember using that a lot. His hearing's a little selective. Do need this. It feels you. Don't care. I do not consent to that. Another hammer. I don't actually think there's a difference. I think that is just another hammer. You going down the staircase? Oh, you're right there. Ooh. I was taking a crap and I must have scared him. That's my bad, honestly. Don't turn that light on. We'll just walk through walls. That's fine. That's just... I guess he doesn't care. Oh, okay. Goodbye. This might be my favorite horror game just for stuff like that. I really like that. I love how broken it is sometimes. Well, that is a wavy hand. Oh, goodness. Don't be nervous. I've got you. Curls our fingers betwixt each other. It's okay. Oh, you undulate in the most wonderful way. I need 2 more body parts. Darn it, I thought it was 5. There's torso. Easy enough. Can I just put a rat on it? You know, just because it's a meat scale, that you don't have to put meat on it. There's alternatives. Locked. Difficult lock. Oh, wow. Good thing I don't need to see. I just know the motion. Oh, I'll be able to carry twice as much stuff now. Thank goodness. All right, that, I remember that. That is like the best thing. Makes the game bearable. Today you can see, well, you're in luck. I seriously don't know why Twitch was down yesterday. Hello, YouTube. Guess what? Here's some news. Twitch just wasn't working yesterday for my channel. And the strangest thing about that is, after I was done streaming and I shut down my streaming software, the entire VOD, completely fine and intact, was available through Twitch. Which I don't know how to interpret that. That means the information was being sent to Twitch, and even I can watch the stream. It wasn't even like a black screen, it was like a playback error. But now the VOD's completely up for anyone to watch, and it's fine. Also need to make sure I'm not leaving anything important in this place. And there's the human leather rug, which is not entirely useful to me. Not entirely useless either, but find some places. I haven't checked the other toilet. I don't think there'll be much of importance in there. I could be wrong though. There might just be like a secret, really important key in that toilet. Did I drop my hex key? Why is this guy have so many beds? Well, it's definitely not him being accommodating. He did have me chained up in a room with a bucket, so I don't think he's trying to be accommodating. This is his Airbnb. He rents out to people sometimes. Got to make money somehow. I hear he's getting into real estate. Oh, I can't believe there's a limb in here. Haha. Are the rats our friends? I think they're moral support. I think that gives me, what, a spring? A gear. Which I can use to fix the clock. I move the clock, and on the back of the clock, and then, so a little laggy, the clock's a little laggy, it's alright. Then that opens that, probably makes a ton of noise. Actually, I don't know. Some stuff in this game, I don't know if it makes noise or not. That was by far the loudest thing I've heard in this game, and he's probably not even going to come check it out. I like how blind he is. Walk down the stairs a little faster, please. Okay, he teleported, I don't know. That or he fell down the stairs and tumbled away and tried to run away before I noticed because he got embarrassed, which is a much more likely story. Apparently glitchless speedruns of this game, the one I saw on speedrun.com is 8 minutes. So I'm a little behind. But, you know, I like to enjoy myself, I like to make content, and 8 minutes does not make content, so unlock. Here we go. There's a place somewhere around here I need to use this plank at. This is here. This is a shortcut. There you go. Shortcut opened. Here we go. I think you might be able to shoot doorknobs off. I can't remember though. I also don't want to shoot any doorknobs off without certainty that's what I should do. Yeah, difficult lock, man. Ooh! Yeah! Now things are looking up. And there's a key in here. There's also a bunch of little buggies. Little buggers. It's almost a piece of art. Ha ha ha. Shed key. There we go. Well, I don't need to save my game or anything, so... yeah. I think I might need wire cutters for this part. No, I need tape. There's also something on top of the fan. You can stack objects to get that. You're not intended to. You can. And this way we can go outside. And we now are onto the next phase of the game. And we could help all these lovely people out of capturement, but it'd be much funnier to have them follow us as decoys in case we get chased so they can get killed.
Help me get out of here, please.
5 head. Alright. We don't help people with a big forehead around here. It's just, it goes against my personal code. To be fair, it is your fault. Everybody watches me lockpick the empty gates and the gates with dead people behind them. I just can't help you. Really. If you had loot, maybe I would. So well. Well. Why'd you turn the lights on, dude? He's just going to check up on some people. Can't blame him. He's doing his job, right? What happened to her? Anyway, Oh, Prince Charming, taking his lady to the butcher table. And some of you are going to say wood. Some of you are going to say goals. And you know what? Whatever. At least it's a human being. At least he's a person. I'll hear you out on this one. Imagine being captured, tortured, and then called a 5-head by your only salvation. Well, to be fair. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were in here. Do you have any loot? No? Okay. Unfortunately, to get through, I have to enter his lair. Also, that dog I remember being really annoying, actually. So I'm going to avoid it at all costs. I think last time I let it out not knowing what it was, and then I was like, oh, I kind of... Skeleton! Hopefully this makes some noise. Pressure valve. I'll just nice magic trick. Yeah, just stand there, lady. Trust me, I'll help you in a... Well, whose fault is that, really? At the end of the day, who's to blame? Are you alright? Are you okay? Are you pretending? I'll come back. Eats vent cover. Yummy. Grandma. You did not see me, Grandma. Gosh, everybody wants to test my patience in this house. Oh, we want to test my patience, do we? I have an idea. You want to test some patience? Do you want to be my patient for a quick sec? I got a test here. Say it, don't spray it. You need to check your freaking mother into a mental hospital, dude. Must have been the wind. There we go. This camera's so annoying. Oop. Stop crouching. You're about to die. Sheesh. Ooh, that's funny. What do I got on me? Duct tape was what I needed. I guess I'll go do that real quick. I'll do that before I check out the vent again. Because everybody, the whole class says it with me. Why vents are sus. Thank you. You all pass. Every time something like that happens, I think, maybe I should save my game. That gives me a battery. I did all that for a battery? Really? Okay. Excuse me, vent baby? Vent baby, leave. I'm not tolerant. Vent. Oh, vent baby. Oh, you. 7. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's clocks around the house. So. Oh, sorry. I forgot I was playing a video game. Now don't trick me here. Ow. Alright, bandage time. Anyway, I need to go look at the clocks. Also, he changed his clothes. It's a nice look, question mark. 9. 9, 7, bandage. 1. I wonder if we could just guess this. 971. That's all a man needs in his life is 3 numbers that he can come up with whatever schizophrenic reason for, and that's how we have fun. Am I right? Maybe it's 5? It's the only other clock I can see. He's zoning out. He's stimming in the kitchen, so we're fine. So... trial and error, baby. Alright. This is a point in time where I think I'm going to save my game. Alright, well, we are on pace. I believe I did 2 streams of this game last time, and both streams were like 3 hours long. I'm already way ahead. I didn't get to the bunker until the 2nd stream. I really like games like this where you're going around a house collecting stuff. It's Granny. It's Granny inspired. I mean, that's what it is. And now we're locked in, which is why I saved and grabbed my tools. Because now we are down here. And there is another save station around. I just can't remember where it is. Bandages, bandages, good signs all around. Eat the vent cover, yummy. And there we go, there's the blind dog, which is my least favorite thing in this entire game. There are multiple of them down here, and I hate them. And so the dogs are annoying because they will be incredibly persistent, and they will find you. Despite them being blind, they will find you. I think I'll be fine without the knife for the time being. Can the dog open the locked door, do you think? Place your bets. Forgot about the cow. How could I forget about the cow? What? Don't gurgle at me, dude. That is indecent. What was that? Yeah, so much for a blind dog, am I right? Really? Yeah, what a blind dog, am I right? See why I hate them? The game just lies. Key. There's a key somewhere in my inventory. Doors in this game are so funny. There's no grooves in these screws. I'll allow it, I guess, because of the art style, but don't bother trying. The water pump is clogged again. The whole floor is almost flooded this time. Rick swam down there yesterday to unclog the drain, but he didn't finish. You have to clear both of the drains or the pump won't operate. Right. This is the fun part of the game, as I don't like to affectionately call it at all. We got bolt cutters. There's a dog over here too. This guy's still alive, isn't he? Once I talk to him, the dog comes out though, so I don't... And by dog, I mean literal. I don't mean like the dog comes out of him. Or me. I wish that was true. And this is the emergency at the exit door, which is blocked like a troll.
You have to stop the demon downstairs. You have to destroy this entire facility.
What are you talking about?
Just listen. I am out of time. Shut down the reactor. It'll cause a meltdown, but it'll kill that thing and wipe this evil place off the planet. You'll understand everything soon. There are 2 shutdown keys somewhere. You can get the code.
He's dead. Time to engage with the fun part of the game. We'll make it. Trust. You know, that's a lot of blood on my screen. You really have plenty of oxygen, to be honest. Okay. Done and done. Done and dusted, even. Then now that I've done this, an influx of dogs will appear, obviously. Bullet seems to do absolutely jack crap on the dogs, thankfully. Wouldn't have it any other way. Awesome. There's a whole lot of nothing. There we go. That's what I needed. Alright, well, the battery's going right here, because I do actually need this. So now, go back to that room that had the... Actually, no, I need to turn the power on. I can't do anything if the power's not on. Forget me. I believe there's a disgusting growth in here that I can't get through because it's like a bunch of bugs or something. If memory serves me right. Yep, there we go. I need some spray for that. There's a couple dead people. The shutdown key, they're ripping the place apart for. I hit it with my footlocker. Okay. The combination is the name of the drug we did on the beach that night before we got deployed. You know what I'm talking about? Starts with A. Just remember. Okay. All right. Well, that is useful knowledge. Hey. Wow. I'll just put the disc in my mouth real quick. There we go, and now we have, what does that say? Operations. And that's what I needed. Luckily the dog is blind, am I right? This will unlock in the event of a nuclear failure. Well, simple enough. Shutdown code, good. Getting a little sick of this dog patrolling everywhere I need to go. What is this? Padlock. Let me go find that guy's drug thing he did, I guess. I forget, the best thing to do is just not have a light source out, because then you can see better. Can I play the game? This dog is making me mad. Just gonna climb up through here. Apparently you're not gonna let me go any other way, so I'm gonna climb up through here. Then I really need to save my game. It's too wet to use. Thanks. Sorry, let me walk the other way. There's a dog within 30 feet of me. I'll blow off my floppy disk. Completely silent. Crouch, no noise. No moving. That is actually just pigs eating corpses, actually. What are you mad about? There's no way for you to know I'm in here. You're so performative. Fatal error, disk damaged. Manual disk defragment required. Continue. Yeah. Ah, right. Ah, darn it. Don't come in here, I'm busy. Can I get closer to the screen, please? Okay. Sorry about that. Access denied. All right. Shutting down HVAC system. I do not know what I just did. I assume I did something good because I shut it down, right? Every enemy in the game is just going to walk by this door every 5 seconds, apparently. Oh, the fans in the vent. Yeah, that would make more sense. It's hard to make out anything on the computer screen, by the way. I don't even know if you could see the text on that. Yep, there we go. Alright, bye. And I know for a fact, do not go that way. That is an ending I do not want to get at the moment. 918 was breaking restraints and made attempts of escaping, which was not to be tolerated. Who cares, right? Lore in my horror game? Phooey. There's this room, which... There's a sermon. Everything in here is fake. Bug spray. There we go. Could assume if they haven't given me the tool already, I probably don't need it, because they seem to have given me a fresh pair of all the tools I need down here. This is probably safe, right? It's definitely a change in environment, isn't it? It's cool though. I don't mind it. I don't mind the futuristic stuff. Futuristic, I don't know. Science fiction. Mumbo jumbo. And this, I know where this goes. I think. Yeah. I'm gonna save and then I'll do the bug spray. Really, yeah, it's been a while since I've saved. What a good game. I do like the design of the guy. I mean, it is obviously very classic slasher-esque, but that's okay. That's all right. Here we go. A little bit of bug spray. Okay. This is a lot of bugs. What in the world? Are you? I'm in danger. Let me make sure they're all dead. Wow. Darn it, I jumped over it. I guess I shouldn't have. Ugh. Ugh. What is this place? Ugh. Ugh. Insert key. Doesn't fit. Darn it. Buttons. It's a code. This is the reactor room, everyone. Wow. And then other key goes there. And other code. Great. And this is here, which is good. What happened to the door? Fixed him. Sorry, baby darling, didn't mean to hurt you. The combination is the name of the drug. We did it. AIDS? We did AIDS? What drug starts with the letter A? Cocaine. I guess so. Acid? You are probably right. How did I forget acid existed? What? I literally thought that the numbers were supposed to represent like visually look like I was spelling out acid. I didn't make the connection that I actually just had to do their place in the alphabet. There's key. Couldn't have been anything else I missed in here, right? It's more likely than you might think. Or maybe it's just as likely as you'd think. I think we all know me pretty well at this point. I feel inclined to try shooting the doorknob off. Well, I certainly was inclined, wasn't I? So we just need another key. Oh, and here's this shortcut. And cool. But I don't believe I can do anything with that just yet. Oh, it's literally okay. I see. I'm just drawing the shape. I thought it was 4 points along the. All right. Shutdown codes will be updated and displayed on the central computer located in secure storage. You must have clearance. Do you guys remember when this game had a guy with a bag over his head? Do we remember that? There's nothing I can interact with here, right? I don't think so. No. There's still this, which is useless. You've never done that before. Never mind. Bagman heard me talking about him, and he was like, he does like me. He's dead? Are you sure? Okay, well. Don't mind me. Well, surely there's a reason that I'm able to come in here, right? Do I need to kill you? That answers that. I genuinely hate the dogs in this game. Why are they so fast? Leave, please. My ears. Gosh. I will say that's the worst part of this game is the dogs. They're so terribly. They're just terrible. What a horrible creature. Cow. Oh. There we go. And that is. Oh, that's a key. I'm hiding in the animal cages. Everyone I trust is dead. I flooded B2 to slow down the scientists and guards, but I didn't have time to grab the system's operation disk. I'm the last one left. The only person can stop this thing. The only person who can stop this thing they've created. I could have stopped months ago if I had known what those machines were for, but I'm just the janitor. You can't blame just me. We all trusted Dr. Tambor. I can't give up. I don't have the option to just walk away anymore. I have the shutdown key, but I need to turn off the darn fan to sneak downstairs. The vent in the elevator, the only way's down there, and the elevator is guarded. I'm getting desperate. Have I had the pleasure to shock a dog? Well, I don't know if I should talk about this. I don't know. I don't like using shock collars. It feels gross. I use a taser. Well, are we about to do it? How long does this go on for? Top tier gameplay? Thank you.
minutes until meltdown. Please use the emergency exits.
Oh, that's great. Well, let me back out first. Alright. Let's go. It's nice to have a down-to-earth slasher. Let me clip out of the wall real quick. A down-to-earth slasher type game. You know. My calm stroll. Alright.
4 minutes until meltdown.
That's fine. That's fine. We like that. That's interesting. Now that's interesting. Oopsie daisies. I really kind of screwed the pooch here. When was my last save? 2 chances remain? Okay. But you used my resources still. Okay, well, thanks. It's a little hard to reload here. We're gonna assume I don't need the gun. Good thing the game broke. Ooh! Okay, this is proper. Ugh. Ow. Ow. Okay. Did we do it? Cursor, did we do it? You and me, buddy, together forever? Boop. Sorry about that. I just have a thing with new people.
I think she's coming out of it.
Never mind.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know your name. You've been in a coma for the past few days. There was a major accident.
There was an explosion.
Don't worry about it now. You need to rest.
All right.
We have you scheduled for surgery tomorrow. Get some rest, and you'll be back to your normal self in about a week.
All right. Sounds good. What about the parasite baby in my stomach? Do we care about that? Mother. You don't sound so good. Is someone over there beside me? There's the parasite. I'm alive and well. I wonder what happened over here. Cool, I guess. Sorry, wrong door. The red room, right. I forgot about that. The end, I escaped the bunker. I don't know if that was really a good thing. It seems like it was a bad thing. Maybe they should have scheduled that surgery a little sooner. Quick and easy game, any thoughts on it? Well, my only true thoughts on the game are I wish the dogs didn't exist. They just suck, I hate them. I guess I wish the second half of the game was as strong as the first part. I'm not saying the premise of the second part being in the bunker is bad or any of the sci-fi stuff and like demons and crap. That's all cool. I just felt like the gameplay within the first part is way more entertaining and like energetic. And then once you get to the bunker, it's kind of meh. Speaking of high-pitched noises, I said this earlier. If you're going to make a horror game, don't make painful noises. That's not scary, that's annoying. Wow, what satisfying ending credits music. Music, I put in the biggest quotes you've ever seen. I can see them outside my window. What is the point of this? They were cooking up a storm in the studio. How do you make this and just be like, this is good audio to put in a game. I too can turn on a synth and just like pump up the pitch tenfold and just increase the volume. Oh, let's just put some distortion on it. There you go. Now that is sound design. Am I right?